Warning, the man in this video is tweaking out. He was consumed by the agenda ring, and so he's just yapping. I hope you're entertained by that. I have been having a bit of a block because I have been having a bunch of great ideas, but I didn't really know how to execute them. For commentary, you need to have a script in mind. And I haven't been able to do that. I also haven't been able to skit, I've been losing my touch. So, completely unscripted, this is just gonna be pure agenda. Because honestly, I want the people to know my agendas. Alright, so before I get to glazing Mohg, let me elaborate on exactly who he is. Speedrun, Marika, golden lady. She plants a golden tree and then she gets cracked by this barbarian nigga, and then she has a golden boy. But after she gave birth to that golden boy, she gave birth to two chopped niggas. And them niggas were so chopped that she decided to throw them in the sewers and never look at them again. And those two niggas were Mohg and Morgott. Goats. Unlike Radahn. Anyways, while Mohg is in the sewers, he meets this masochistic woman, and because of her, he ends up becoming a sadistic mommy roleplay enjoyer. I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda hot. Now that we've gone through the backstory, let's get to the agenda. First of all, Mohg is the mightiest demigod of the Shattering. Picture this, the biggest, swollest nigga in the lands between. Flexed so hard that the stars stopped moving. He got punked by a shadow clone. Radahn is a fraud. Morgott didn't even show up in person. He punked him with a shadow clone and made him run all the way back to Caelid. The self-proclaimed mightiest demigod of the Shattering gets punked by the actual mightiest demigod of the Shattering. But plot twist, he isn't the mightiest either, because his twin, Mohg, is actually the GOAT. Peep game. Mohg and Morgott, being Omen twins, should be relatively the same strength. However, the two twins are cursed, and that's why Marika threw them in the sewers, because they have the curse of being chopped. And Mohg, who embraced this curse and learned to manipulate it, should realistically be stronger than Morgott. Unless I'm stupid, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. This is just an example of why Radahn is such a fraud. He's not the mightiest. It's actually Mohg. Because if Radahn, who was believed to be the mightiest, got punked by Morgott, and Morgott is weaker than Mohg, then by process of elimination, Mohg is the GOAT. Now, let us continue. And spoiler warning, every single agenda I have, well, not every single agenda obviously, but my biggest agendas only exist to slander Radahn. Backstory for the DLC. So basically, during the war arc of Elden Ring, Mohg kidnaps his half-brother so that he can diddle him.
No, that's wrong!
It was actually his half-brother that diddled him. Mohg was innocent. That man is a victim. Everybody cancel that twink. Mohg, who was being manipulated, gets killed by us, because we're him. What are we talking about? Basically, the twink's grand plan was to use Mohg's body, the GOAT, to revive Radahn, a fraud. And you want to know what's crazy? This is the strongest that Radahn has ever been in his entire life. Do you know how obscene that is? The only reason this man is in the top 3 debate is because he is piloting another man's body. This nigga Radahn is a fraud. This nigga Radahn is a bum. Yeah, this video is supposed to be about Mohg being the GOAT, but psych nigga, if I'm making an agenda video about the demigods, it's because I want to slander Radahn. I don't like that nigga. Putting my biases aside, Mohg, top 1 during the Shattering, physically strongest demigod. He has the backing of an outer god, the masochist. If not for Mohg, we wouldn't have PC Radahn. I'm sorry, I can't say Radahn. Fraudan. PC Fraudan. That nigga was going crazy for Mikola. Is that not obscene? Personally, could never be my goat in Melania. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. So basically, moral of the story, Mohg would bully Radahn in a fight. Mohg would bully Radahn in a fight, and it's not even close. If Mohg and Radahn were to fight, Mohg is dunking on that nigga.